Oh, yeah. Woo, we boys and ladies, because we do get some ladies here once in a while in chat. Hello, hello. Good evening. Or good morning. I don't even think it's evening for the people on the West Coast. I need to chill. Man, I've been pacing all night, so I said I'm just going to go live and see who comes on with me. Oh, man, did it rain? I better go get a shirt. It's going to be a little chilly, willy. And maybe I'll drop a little hint as far as what my big announcement is, because we're going to do a live stream later today. Oh, boy. We're going to be dropping some big old court news this, well, probably morning here in a few hours. But I thought I'd give everybody a little sneak peek, especially for those of you that like to, well, maybe for those of you who don't sleep like me. What's up, the six of you? You can say hi. There we go. What up, John White? I knew one of you wasn't going to be shy. What up, I see you? What are you doing up so early and late? Oh, good to see a mod in chat. A friendly face. All right, hold on. I want to get a shirt. Then we're going to get this started. You guys don't want to see my man boobs all night, do you? All right, hold on. Dude, oh, I got a selfie. Oh, yay, I found my selfie stick. I was like looking for this just right now. Okay, this is working out. Hold on. Ooh, we got 11. Ooh, 10. We went from 11 to 10. Somebody dropped out. Somebody's like, ooh, that little NJ's on. Probably Ski Mask. I know you're watching, Ski Mask. All right, hold on. Let me get outside and then we'll start talking a bit. You know, I got to always bait the chat. You know, wait a little bit, see how many people we get. Ooh, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Hold on, let's take a little second to appreciate the sparkle of my hat. Huh, interesting. All right, I wonder if that's how they do that. And you guys notice they have that new, like, clothes wear for people that, like, are on camera a lot. I guess at nighttime or during when, like, the camera shines on it, like, sparkles. I think that's how it works. Anywho, I gotta keep my voice down because we're outside and I don't want to piss off the neighbors. Alright, let me get my shirt and then we'll start the show. And I gotta get you guys on a selfie stick. Man, just 10 people, even with a title like that. Holy shit. I guess it's time to retire. The good old days are over. But it's okay, because the 10 of you are going to find out what my big announcement's going to be about. Hold on. Ooh, 12 of you. I lied. All right, the 12 of you are going to know what my big announcement's going to be about here in a second. All right, hold on. Let me just get my selfie stick situated here. What up, John White? Oh, where are you from? Hold on, 5 a.m. Oh, you must be on the East Coast. Well, I figured, hey, don't make excuses. We got a lot of incels that watch, and those guys, this is their peak hours right now, okay? Now, for those that work, yes, I understand it's very early in the morning, and I'm sorry I got you up a little early, but I know a lot of you don't work, and this is the time you're up. So, for those of you that are here, welcome. I'll whisper. I'll use the quiet voice. Ooh, okay. I see you. All right. Still party mode in the Cali. Hey, I was still streaming at 2, 3 in the morning with you all motherfuckers when we were on Hollywood Boulevard with Andy Dick, and we had over 100 people watching then. So no excuse. You telling me that Andy Dick is what brought all the viewers in at 3 in the morning? Nah. Damn. Guess I gotta go do a collab stream here soon. Broskies, look how crazy the mullet's getting. It's getting pretty insane. Oh, you guys can't even see there's probably gotta be like at least 3 inches of, well, I'll show you guys tomorrow when it's daylight. All right, everybody's coming in. The announcement's going out. Kuriku, kuriku. All right. Oh, dude, the skullet is on. Wild. John White. I think it's finally time to go see a professional stylist, hairstylist this week, and have them style my hair a bit. 'Cause 5 cents. I've got, well, here's another thing. Not only do I have an important court news announcement, I have a very important Njcourtstv announcement that... So, here we go. Let me get this started. So, you guys remember that little group? What do they used to call? Landon, Courts, and his little chomo buddies? Remember the people behind that whole fake story they did on me? Basically put a mark on me and my family. Remember those little chomos? You know, Landon used to like to sit there on a high horse and talk shit about Ski Mask Andy because he was all methed out. Talk shit about everybody else like, you know, he was all high and mighty. Mind you, Landon was a big old, you know, for those of you that don't know, and we're going to be covering this a little bit later. If you Google search Landon LaPlante, which is Landon's legal name, I think in Canada they call it a given first name and sure name. Anyways, if you Google search his first and last name, the first thing that'll pop up is a few news stories about him, okay? And more specifically about the time, not too long ago, mind you, you know, when he decided to go on a little robbing mission, robbed, a pharmacy 3 days in a row. I believe it was a Walmart pharmacy. You know, Landon, he's not a very intimidating guy, so he had to do one of these things where he pretended he had a little, I got a gun on me, give me all your medication, you know, give me all the heavy strength, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, okay. What up, Grunge? What up, Sean James? That Landon, okay? So anyways, Landon got in trouble. He actually got a felony. He got in some serious trouble for doing that shit, okay? 3 days in a row. Yeah. You got to be on a serious, you know, mission to do that shit 3 days in a row and not expect to get in trouble. Anyways, you know, that's the past. That's the past, okay? So, you know, people change. I'm all with that. I pray every day. I pray that I change. I need just as much change as everybody else. Nobody's perfect. But this motherfucker sat there on a high horse talking shit about everybody, right? While he's also couldn't even stay sober for 5 minutes on his live stream, right? Passed out. Didn't even remember what he streamed about the night before. You know, wouldn't even start a live stream until somebody donated a few shots to him. That Landon, right? So, Landon LaPlante, okay? Landon LaPlante, that Landon, has recently just got himself in some legal trouble again. And boys and girls, it's not for a speeding ticket. I'm sorry to break the news that Landon is back on the shit. As a matter of fact, he probably never got off the shit. And what's really sad is that guy's mom passed away knowing her son was a junkie, okay? That's facts, okay? And the sad thing is that guy couldn't even use his mom's passing as just a way to fix his life, you know, do something for his family, for his moms, for something. Instead, he stayed a junkie piece of shit and rode a little high horse talking shit about all the other junkies out there, right? Even went as far because he got a little jealous of me because I started making a little, you know, of this when we got monetized. This is the same guy that used to DM me, way to go, bro. Hey, can I borrow that clip from you, dude? That was such a clip, bro. You're doing such an amazing job, Njcourtstv. Yeah, that little faggot, okay? Yeah, well, he recently got in trouble. And you want to know how I found out? His own little buddy leaked him out, okay? McFrosty. So apparently MC Frosty's back on live streaming. Landon was in his chat with his little girlfriend. I think they're broken up, having a little spit fit with her. And all sorts of little facts got out there. And MC started talking about shit, probably figuring, you know, nobody's watching, there's 10 of us, you know, we're all close. What up, Cracadona? Oh, I'm talking about it right now. This is just a precursor, hearing about, I better keep my voice down, my neighbors are gonna have a fucking fit. Here when it's like 8 o'clock my time, 9 o'clock, I'm gonna show you all the, remember, Njcourtstv always has the legal proof, okay? So I'm not going to be sitting here using a pretend little fake DM that I got from a little 17-year-old female, okay? Saying that Njcourtstv contacted me. He's a little chomo. Yeah, no. We ain't got no DMs. No. I'm going to show you from Canada, legal court, superior court case search. Landon's got his court date coming up here, I think in a week or this week. According to MC Frosty, he's going to get arrested here pretty soon. And yeah, it has nothing to do with a little speeding ticket. It's got to do with Landon being back. Like I said, I don't think he ever got off the shit. But apparently, he's relapsed. What up, Gold Girl? Good to see a few of my mods so early. And I'm sorry I interrupted your guys' sleep. Especially my mods, because you guys need to get, you know, we all us, everybody on the NJ Courts management team, including myself, you know, because we are so beautiful people, we need our beauty sleep, okay? So I apologize for those of you that I'm cutting in on that beauty sleep. But I couldn't sleep. The nerves were up. Now, here's another thing. In addition to, you know, breaking the new news about Landon LaPlante, a.k.a. Landon, I'm going to be also breaking the news about his little cohort, Trip and Sip. Remember old Trip and Sip? So this is the guy actually behind that fake DM, okay? The one that put a mark on me and my family. What up, Baseline? Well, Trip and Sip's another little junkie, and we're going to be reading all his little junkie stories, because guess what? I got 3 of his incident reports, and oh, you want to talk about Fent usage, bro. Landon, you and your whole crew are nothing but just Fent users, bro, and I'm just going to sit here and pray for all of you, because I found God. I'm a man of faith. So I'm going to be easy on you guys later. I'm not going to do what you guys did to me, make up a bunch of lies and put a mark on me and my family. And I'll tell you what, if I not had found the big man upstairs, I think we'd all be just joining us, every one of us in hell, okay? Because there was a list for a while. Just saying, there used to be one. Okay, anyways, long story short. But, yes, a.k.a. the junkie crew. Hence why they all hang out with Controller. Trip and Sip hangs out in Controller's chat. Trip and Sip's the guy that made the fake DM about me. Trip and Sip's the guy that even went as far as to make a fake video of me using an AI thing. It's on his channel. We're going to watch it all tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you guys all the incident reports, all the court case research we have. I'm going to be giving you guys updates on old Airwick. We'll talk about squibbles. I'll give you guys what you want. And then that's it. Because I'm done with it. I'm done with the toxicity. This channel's moving forward to bigger and better things. And I have a big announcement to even kind of going forth with the channel's change to kind of start our new journey. And it's a big one. Njcourtstv is moving up in the world. And boy, oh boy, did I just get one of the biggest press passes to one of the biggest events that you guys are going to be blown away. But I didn't already give you a hint. Anyways. Earth Dude, we're going to talk about him tomorrow because a lot of you don't know about him. A lot of you in here do. But for those of you that don't, because a lot of you guys are new people, and you didn't follow me from the old days, the toxicity days, I'm just going to give you a little reminder later today. And that's it. And then, like I said, we'll move forward. I'm going to give my probably last big court update. We're still doing court news, but we're not going to cover these little low-life nobodies anymore. I'm just going to pray for them. That's all I'm going to do at this point. We got bigger and better fish to fry. I got bigger and bigger things to expose. I don't give a fuck. I'll let God and I'll let the judicial system handle all these scribbles and Eric and Blackout Andy and the same trash. Controller. You know, fuck all the ski mask. It's the same trash. Same 100 people follow the same little group. That's it. You think I want to cater to that same fucking 100? I pray for, and I was part of it. I'm not judging nobody. I was part of it. I created the toxicity just as bad as everybody else did. That's why I'm cutting the snake at this fucking head right here. I'm not talking shit about nobody else. I'm just as fucking responsible. I'll take the fucking blame for it. But that's why I'm now taking control of the situation, and I'm done with it. Especially after this shit I watched with this I didn't even like the fucking rhetoric. That guy, this last guy that got assassinated. You know that? I don't even like that shit. But the fuck do I think it's right that someone, oh, I don't like what you're talking about. That motherfucker was a prime example. That guy that shot that guy, it was an insult. A fucking IP2 motherfucking insult. Fucking tranny fucking insult. Fucking Discord tranny fucking insult. Okay? And all that motherfucker did, this is how stupid you fucking IP2 faggots are. Okay? All that stupid fuck did was just push that guy's fucking rhetoric even more. That guy's gonna be getting fucking capped in jail. He's gonna get butt fucked for the rest of his life while he watches literally the thing that he thought he was gonna bring down, because that's how stupid insults think, by taking out this guy. Bro, fucking crazy. Yeah, bro. Fuck you little lowlife IP2 faggot tranny fucking insults. You sit there and talk shit, right? Call people tranny fuckers, talk shit about gay people, but you're the same fuckers fucking those gay people. Shame on you. I pray for you. But for those of you that like the court shit, we're not leaving away from the court shit. I'm just going to go to bigger and better things on the court shit. All right. Oh, Earth, dude, I hate to break it. See, you don't even know anything about IP2 if you don't even know any of these other faggots. And if you don't know who the 3 people I just talked about, then that tells me you don't even know anything about it. But anyways, yes. So later on today, we're going to have a big Courtney show. Give you guys the updates you've been wanting the last 2 weeks. I've been living my real life. And, yeah. Before I go out, I'm going to be going out with a bang. I'm going to be exposing all you little fuckers that try to go after me and put a mark on me and my family. You guys thought I was just forgot about you guys? No, I just put it away for a while. But I said, no, I think it's a good time now to go ahead and, and I was going to put it away. But Landon did it to himself. I'm sorry. So, yeah, I'm going to expose you, and I'm going to expose all your little faggot friends and for everything you guys did to me. Yep. Oh, this won't get deleted, John White. What up, RV Pride? Oh, Grunge, for those of you just coming in, here's the news. Landon just recently got arrested. Well, in the summertime for, the drogas, So, here's what's happened. It's Emilio Villani. You spell it right. E-M-I-L-I-O, Mike K. Good Lord, dude. And the last name is V-I-L-L-A-N-I. Jesus Christ. If you're going to dox me the right way. Yes, Landon Tells. So Landon Tells is going to be going to court here very soon because he got in some trouble. Not for a speeding ticket, because they say he's back on the shit. I don't think he ever left the shit. Landon's always been a junkie. Once a junkie, always a junkie, especially if you're not going to fix yourself. Now, the reason I'm only talking about him is because he sat there and talked shit about a lot of people. He called a lot of people junkies, right? Called Ski Mask junkie. And see, that's not right, especially when you're suffering from the same thing. All right. Especially when you had to get drunk every fucking stream. I don't know. I don't follow the guy like that. And here's the funny thing. MC Frosty, Landon, and his girlfriend they're the ones that outed their own selves. Okay. This news came from them. I don't know if he lost his job. I don't give a fuck. All I know is back in early, what was, I'll have to go back. We'll look at it today. Just not too long ago, Landon got in some serious trouble. That's why Landon can't leave Canada. That's why he's so jelly of all the other live streamers like myself that actually can travel, that actually can possess a weapon. Well, I don't think in Canada you can possess a weapon either way because you guys are gay. But anyways, he can't do a lot of things because he's a felon. Because he got in trouble for literally doing this. He went to a Walmart pharmacy 3 days in a row. And look like this. Oh, wait, I need a light. Because, Landon's a small guy, so they're not going to take him serious, right? So you had to do one of these. Stick him up. I got a GUN. Stick him up. Give me all your opioids. So the 3rd day, they figured it out, and they arrested him, and he got in some serious trouble. This all happened while his poor mom was dying of cancer. R.I.P. his mom, okay? And this bastard went on and talked so much shit about people, right? Couldn't even fix his own life. Fuck you. So now he's got in some trouble. He's back in the system for the old... and we're going to talk about it. I got all the court facts. I got all the paperwork. I got more paperwork on its way. Yes, Rip Mama Tells, absolutely. But boy, man, you should have done something at least for your mom, bro. Because she's watching and she don't want to see that. And I'm going to pray for you. As she's praying for you, I'm praying for you, brother. Because we're all brothers in God's world. We're all brothers and sisters. So I don't want to see anybody down on their luck. This isn't a smash on anybody fest. But the fuck if I'm not going to expose the same people that literally put a mark on me and my family. And you had to make up some serious bullshit, bro. Serious shit you did. You couldn't even come on and say, oh, Njcourtstv is a faggot like all the other people. You sat there and made up some serious crazy shit. And like I said, your little cohort, Trip and Sip, oh, we're going to be fucking exposing your little bitch ass too. Because you're nothing else but another little... Trip and Sip's from Florida. Yeah. So, anyways, it was a whiles candy cane. Yeah, she had to watch her son be a junkie. Ski Mask talked about it a lot. So yeah, we're gonna be, and like I said, that's it. I'm gonna be cutting the snake at its head because I don't want to talk about these toxic fucks anymore. I'm just gonna pray for them. That's it. The court, we're still doing court news, so it's going to be exciting. And like I said, we're moving up to bigger and better things. I got events. I got fucking invited to a lot of things. You know what, Earth Dude? I agree with you. They probably are. But you know what? They shouldn't judge people when they need their own help like Landon did, Earth Dude. And I can tell you're probably just a Landon Courts faggot, so... No, it's not meth, E.T. He likes the opioids.
He likes the fentanyl, the blue stuff.
So, yes, he's a very arrogant fucker. Not to mention, when you want to call people the S-H-O-M-O word, Landon, bro. Isn't Landon the one that was dating a underage, allegedly? But that was on the internet, right? What do I know? You know? Yeah, I'm done with it. I'm done covering all these fucks. Everybody, while I was doing real life shit, enjoying life, meeting great people, I literally had people blowing me up, telling me about nothing wrong with you guys. Thank you for giving me tips. I'm not talking shit about the people that gave me tips. I've been asking for tips this whole time. But it's just what kind of opened my eyes to just the toxicity. You know, I'm living the real good life, doing good stuff, living God's life. And then I'm hearing, Dex Puppy got arrested. Eric got this. I don't give a fuck about those people anymore. They need their own help. Let the judicial system deal with them. And look at what this channel showed. How shitty the judicial system is, right? Look at how they fail people like Ski Mask and all these other fuckers we covered that all they do is get a slap on their wrist all the time. Hampton Brandon, okay? Motherfuckers wanted and fucking for felony charges in fucking California, and then they just gave him a little slap on the wrist in Florida, gets in trouble in New York, everywhere. You know, it's just every day. I'm over it. It's the same trash, same lowlifes, same junkies that need help. Everybody needs help. I need help, okay? And I'm not getting it covering these toxic motherfuckers, all right? That's all. So if you want to follow me onto the next chapter, by all means. For those that don't, I don't have any beef or gripe about you guys. I love everybody. I created a lot of this toxicity. That's why I'm ending it. Yeah, and he's got a court date in New York soon. See, you know what I mean? It's the same shit. Burger Planet got slapped this person slapped that person, this person, you know. Look at what's her face we were covering, that chick that, no, it doesn't make me money, Earth Dude. It doesn't make me any money. Not at all. Nope. This channel, the money that this channel gets, goes right back to the channel. That's why I was gone the last 2 weeks working for my personal life, okay? The money this channel makes goes right back in the channel so we can keep doing coverage, keep going on these road trips. I don't make money. I don't beg for money like these junkies and other fuckers do to just get their habits going. Nope. That's why they're jealous of this channel, because we did fucking awesome stuff. We did real IRL shit, okay? I didn't just roll out of my bed and turn on a fucking desktop and go, hey guys, send me money and I'm gonna fucking just replay a bunch of fucking toxic videos. Nope. I did research, bro. I fucking did homework. I had to fucking send information. I had to fucking be literally fucking checked by fucking judges. My fucking information had to be vetted so that they would allow me to have a fucking camera in a fucking courtroom. What other fucking little IRL streamers you see do that shit? And I still had faggots saying, you're not a news media channel. You're not a court news channel. Suck my dick. All right? So that's why, and I still did cool ass shit, all right, in addition to the court shit. I traveled the whole fucking country, and that's thank you to you guys, the supporters, all right? And I still want to do that, but I'm done with the toxic shit, bro, and we're still going to cover court news. I like court stuff, but these little fuckers, let the fucking judicial system and let fucking Danny and Controller and all those other fuckers have at it. You guys can have it, all right? Hell, half y'all motherfuckers talking shit right now, you guys be fucking out. They would have already deleted you out of all those chat rooms. I let you motherfuckers hang out here all the time and still talk your shit. And you guys still want to be like, NJ Court sucks. But I don't care, dude. But like I said, I got some really good court coverage. For those of you that like the court stuff, we're going to still do that. But we're moving bigger, better fish to fry, okay? There's bigger, better things we can expose that'll actually do things to better this fucking country and help us as people. That's the shit I want to concentrate on. Immigration issues, fucking just these crazy things that we're seeing right now. You know what I mean? Like other things. Let's go to the court hearings for fucking this guy that fucking just did this assassination, okay? Those are the court hearings I want to get into. I could care less about squibbles. Okay? Fuck those people. So. But, like I said, the fuck if I'm not going to give you guys one hell of a good show, though. We got that coming today. So all you little fucking Landon faggots, go run into your Discord and go wake up Landon. Because you know that asshole's passed out right now. Go tell him,
Njcourt says he's going to expose you tomorrow, Landon. What are you going to do about it?
oh, God, Candy Cane. Come on now. Let me just put it this way. That girl, I don't even want to talk about that. I need to pray for that girl most of everybody. Fake prophecy ass bitch. Just like the rest of those other ladies in the drama community.
Oh, let's pray this morning, ladies. Oh, God is good, ladies.
And then that afternoon,
fuck those motherfucking bitches. Those people are...
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like it's like coffee and Jesus on Sunday and whiskey and talking shit Monday through Saturday. Like, I don't do that shit. You know what I mean? We're going to do current events. That's it. Go, girl. Dude, I covered my own Capital One, dude, Brian Stowe. You guys remember that? Hell, that was even his own Discord that leaked that to me.
Njcourt and Landon said he's got big news. He's going to cover the fact that your ex-girlfriend ran a credit card that you co-signed for her that you decided not to pay since she did it, even knowing that it was going to affect your credit, because I don't give a shit.
That's all they got, right? And I covered it first, and look how mad they got. And thank you for all the donators that day. We had a huge-ass dono train. That was pretty cool. Yes, well, Earth Dude, there's plenty of toxic people you can follow, so it's not going to be that hard for you, dude. I don't think you're going to be doing old Landon shit, you know, withdrawing from any toxicity anytime soon. Unfortunately, I hate to break it, there's toxicity everywhere on YouTube, brother. You can doom scroll right now and find toxicity if you want to, so you'll be all right. You'll be all right, brother. I'll pray for you, Earth Dude. But yeah, later this afternoon or morning, I'm gonna be exposing the rest of all these fucks. We're gonna talk a little bit about IP2 incels and the connection to the Charlie Kirk assassin. We'll talk Skelly. Skelly's another one. You know, I got Skelly's little record pulled up too. Another little faggot that just sits there living on his wife's mom's money. You know, you guys know that car, remember when Control exposed him for, like, getting some speeding ticket or some crazy, like, he had to even get a lawyer for it, I guess, because it was, like, a pretty serious, like, a traffic ticket. Like, I guess he almost hit another car, like, trying to do something stupid, okay? I went through that fucking court information she posted, okay? Literally, and then I found out where the information came from. That car that he was driving wasn't even owned by him. It was registered under his mother-in-law's name. The insurance, mother-in-law's name. You want to know why they got a lawyer for him? Because the mother-in-law's the only one with money. Skelly's a fucking loser, piece of shit. She was the one that was going to get sued for the person that was going to sue him, okay? That's why they got a lawyer. All right? All these people are pieces of shit. I'm nobody. Hey, at least, you know what? On paper, I'm not a piece of shit. Am I a perfect person? No. But on paper, I'm not a piece of shit. I can say I've lived my life somewhat decent. I would say, you know, I wasn't even a man of faith until maybe a few months ago. If you guys know what happened to me, you know exactly what happened to me. I feel God gave me another life. And that wasn't the first time that I've had. I'm telling you, I'm like a cat. All right? I've had so many close calls to death. It's not even funny. I'm not even sitting here trying to tout that shit. As a matter of fact, I'm even embarrassed to even talk about that shit. All right, but this last one was too close for me not to realize that God gave me one last opportunity, and I don't think he wants me wasting it just, you know, sitting here talking about scribbles and Landon and controller. No, I got a lot of better things to do. I got fucking my rescue that I'm working on. I got so much other shit that this Njcourt news channel can cover that's even the better for you guys. Even those that like the toxicity, don't worry. There's always toxicity in court news. So, But yeah, we'll definitely be going out here in a few hours on a nice show. I'm going to expose all those motherfuckers. I'll give you guys the updates you've been waiting on. And yeah, we're going to talk. Hey, here comes Landon's boys. I guess they must have put the message out on Discord. Go in his chat and start talking about Capital One. You guys ever wonder why Janny's never came out in person? Don't you ever wonder why somebody that's part of the IP2 community, that basically where it's like almost like everybody's got felonies, like why, and lets people like run his channel, like they'll just nuke it, and this person's never came out, shown their face for years? Just saying. I mean, they literally are part of a community where people brag about having felonies and shit, and this person's never came out and wanted to show who they are. Just saying. But we're not going to talk about those other people. I'll let God take care of that. It's a crazy world, y'all. That's why I tell everybody that tells me, oh, Njcourt, I love you, you're my friend. I say, don't trust anybody. Don't even trust me. Even though you can trust me. I've been doing this, 3 years now? I've never, you know how many fucking people have reached out to me with tips, information? I've never doxed any of those people. Never will and never have. Okay? That's the moral code of the being part of a media and press. Okay? But, I'll tell you what, man. I've heard some crazy shit about some people I don't even talk about. All right, that I withheld, and I'm still going to withheld. But hopefully you guys will figure it out. Hopefully you guys will figure it out. YouTube's just as much as guilty of it. You know how much money they're making allowing a lot of this toxicity? So it goes deep, my boys. You guys know. Yeah, well, your boy Ski Mask, you need to pray for him. He needs a lot of prayer, bro, because he's hard, bro. I pray for that guy. You know that? Every morning I pray for Ski Mask. I'm not even kidding you. He's a guy that I really would like. You know what? I'll tell you something here. If I was still doing YouTube, I would love to link up with Ski Mask in a few years if he really got his shit together. I would love to give that guy an interview with him just back on track, doing his thing, whatever it is. Like, I don't hate people, bro. I genuinely care about everybody. Like, I really do. I think most of you that really know me as a person, that like actually have met me, that have actually talked to me over the phone, I think you guys know me that I'm a really caring person, bro. But I don't need to give those people attention. I need to pray for them. And like I said, I'll let the judicial system help them if that's even the case. Because look how much like I said, I think the one thing that covering all these people from all sorts of different counties and parts of the country, I think the one thing that this channel has been able to show and prove, that our judicial system here in the United States sucks. Okay, more specifically in certain states and certain counties. Florida, Broward County, Oklahoma, New Mexico, even my state. All right. Did you guys know the guy that stabbed me was a serial stabber? If you look up the guy's first and last name, the first thing that pops up is a news article about how he stabbed a 15-year-old kid and they had to airlift the 15-year-old to a hospital. This guy's record is longer than Ski Mask Andy's, except it's not full of a bunch of hitting women charges. It's all stabbing people with knives and deadly assaults. And guess what they did? This guy that stabbed me, that tried to kill me, he was already wanted on a warrant. Okay, listen to this. I haven't ever shared this to you guys, okay? This asshole was already wanted. Oh, my phone. Yo, I'm back. Okay, I have the phone on the charger. Let me just get some lighting in here. Hold on. All right, that's good. I don't want it too bright because I know it's like people are watching from like their sleep and shit. Oh, God, and then I have to have the Virgin Mary in front of me. Okay, that's... Because we're still talking about bad people. How about there? All right, there we go. Not at this time of the day, Grunge. I'm pretty tired. I worked 11 days straight, 14-hour shifts every day. Yes, your boy actually works and lives a regular life, bro. So, hold on. Let me mute my desktop because I can hear myself. Oh, record as much as you want. Yeah. Well, I got this to remind me of it. Guy tried to kill me, all right? Literally, I had to block it. I had to fight the guy off. I had to use pepper spray and, you know, all sorts of shit, bro. But I defended myself. The guy tried to stab me in the chest twice. And I ended up putting my hand to defend myself, or my arm, and I caught it right here. One right here. And there's the other scar. You can see it's healed up. But, yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. This guy, what he did was this, okay? Oh, I don't give a shit. You know how many people secretly record me and all that shit? It's weird, too. You know how many, like, you know how many people have me, like, as screenshots and, like, I'm in their, like, gallery photo album, like, control and stuff? That is weird. That kind of bothers me in a weird, like, to know that there's just randos that got, like, screenshots and screen recordings of me, but I guess that's just part of being a
public figure, as all these people say they are.
Anyways, but yeah, it's just some rando guy, bro. Just some guy that was, you know, tweaking and serial stabber. His record's been stabbing people. I don't even know why he's out on the streets right now. Had a warrant already for his arrest, right? So they arrested the guy. I pepper sprayed him. He ran into a little store, you know, like a gas station, to try to wash his eyes out. And, you know, he came in all weirded out. He's got all blood on him. So the, you know, people called 911 right away. They're already looking for him. So they went and arrested his ass, right? Get this shit. Get this shit. So they charged him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Already has a warrant out for his arrest. Has a fucking stacked history of stabbing people, felonies, everything. Okay, get this shit. Get this shit. He was out of jail within 24 hours on a no bond, ROR'd. You want to know why? I went in the court records to see what else happened that day. They released everybody. It didn't matter if you were a felon. It didn't matter if you probably killed somebody. You want to know why they released everybody that day? Because the jail was full. You want to know what the jail was full of? All illegal immigrant status people. So think about this. Our community right now... Oh, and guess what? The guy never showed up to his court date. Go figure. Yeah. So, no, I didn't stream it, bro. I was just doing my real life shit, okay? It was like 5:30 in the morning, okay? All right, I got pictures. I got video of the after effects. I had to fucking apply my own fucking tourniquet. All right, I had to save my own life with a belt. So for some of you that don't know first aid, I highly suggest you take a basic first aid course, or at the very fucking minimum, know how to make your own tourniquet or apply a fucking tourniquet, because it could save your life one day. All right. So anyways, yeah, this guy's a serial stabber. He's out on the streets, and it's gonna happen someday. He told me he was gonna kill me. So think about that. I live with that shit every day. That was his last words before he attacked me. I'm going to kill you. Nah, I was just random, bro. There's a lot of people that thought that it was related to the internet. No, it wasn't related to the internet, bro. I'm not that famous, okay? Don't start those conspiracy shit. So think about this shit, right? I spent 2 weeks in California, like scary California, walking the streets of Hollywood at 3 a.m., walking Venice Beach. And I come to a little old town of me in New Mexico, and this shit happens. It's a small fucked up world, bro. That's why I say, dude, my faith in God has changed. The way I look at things has changed. Whether you agree with me, don't like me of me anymore, I don't care, man. I'm just going to live the life I feel that I was meant to. And this channel has always been a hobby. I've always said that before. I've told you guys. Those of you that have followed me for a while now, you know very well this channel was just a hobby that I did. This was just a side thing for my real life, you know. And I started sharing some of my real life stuff. Okay, not all of it, but some of it. All right. But realistically, is this what I want to do for a living? Fuck no. Hell no. I already told you guys what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have the biggest rescue in the state of New Mexico. I'm going to be rescuing dogs, okay? I'm going to be rescuing God's animals and taking care of them and hopefully changing lives, okay? So, the last thing I give a fuck about is all these other fucking stupid assholes, okay? They're nobodies. Literally nobodies. We're all nobodies. I'm a nobody. You know? So, the spiders, well, I told you guys, I think that Pinto passed away, so I just have Pepita. Pinto's a male, so males pass away between 6 months to a year, so it was about 8 months, so yeah, Pinto passed. I think I broke that news to you guys. Pepita, she's sleeping. PayPal me, I figured it, dude, I've already figured this out a long time ago, bro. Trust me. There's a lot that I don't share with you guys. And there's a lot that I do. And unfortunately, there's people that spun even around a lot of that stuff, which, man, I pray for those people. It's amazing the shit, the toxicity. Like, basically what I've seen people do, like, that shit. And that's like I said, I'm not doing this today when we do our piece on Landon. In no way do I want people to think this is just a revenge piece. Because let me tell you this. If I was doing this for revenge, I would have done this the week after they'd pull that shit on me and I found out exactly who was behind it. And I told you guys who was behind it, but I never exposed them. The reason we're talking about Landon now is because he just got in trouble. And Landon is a public figure, and Landon was talking about it on MC Frosty's fucking chat. And that's how I was notified of it. And then I dug in a little deeper and I found out the court stuff. That's why. And the fact that this guy sat there on a high horse and talked shit about everybody while he was having his own problems. So, just goes to show that nobody's perfect. Everybody's got problems. I got my own demons I'm dealing with. Trust me. So. Well, let me give you an example, Trev. I'm not going to tell you what I carry and what I don't carry, but the place I was going into doesn't even allow you to carry weapons inside. So, let that sink in. You know, how many places have you been into where you can't carry a weapon, right? And I'm now that's changed for me. I no longer will shop, and if I do, I hate it. At places where I'm forced to not be able to carry a weapon. So, I am, PayPal me. Definitely, every day we're figuring life out. I still haven't figured out life out. Let me correct what I said, my statement. No. I've already figured out the game plan I wanted to do and, you know, more or less what life's about a while ago. This isn't my first rodeo almost having a close call to death. I've had people shoot at me. I had another meth head, literally. It was a very close call where I was armed and it was a luck of God that I instead decided to use instead of being a little bitch like a lot of people do and pulling out a sidearm. And not only did it save that guy's life, it saved my life. But I've had people, that wasn't the first time I've had somebody try to kill me. And that's not the first time that I've almost died just doing stupid shit myself, you know. Oh, we're just talking about, I just brought up a little bit about the story about the guy that stabbed me back in March. I think it was in March. It was just a few weeks after I got back. No, May. It was just after I got back from the California road trip. So, Grunge, at this point, if my fucking channel got if my channel got canceled or nuked off YouTube, I could care less. It was, you know, I'd be sad for a day because I worked hard for this, and I know a lot of you guys like the channel, but believe me, and this is why I pray for a lot of people. I'm going to be praying. YouTube is an addiction for a lot of people. I've seen this now. I used to be on it like almost every day, all day. Now I don't. I've moved past that. And I try to advocate that to a lot of people I talk to about just having balance. Because let me just leave you with this really quick, okay? And thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. I really do. I like those comments a lot. You don't know how much those mean to me. All right. But let me just put it this way, right? Let me just put it this way. This is why I mean this. I hope people don't get offended. I'm not perfect at all, okay? Yeah. First time I go on at 5:30 in the morning. Get the fuck out of here. Then there's the dumbasses. Anyways, so let me just talk to you a little bit about something here. All right. I don't want people thinking I'm preaching about, oh, you know, fuck, you guys are bad people at Watchdom. No. Nope. Not even close about it. Here's what I'm preaching, if that's what you guys want to call it. All right.
here's what I'm preaching. If you want to live a life, if you live a way of God, right? And God teaches us to live in a way of positivity, surround ourselves with positive, good people. Even if you don't believe in faith. Say like, up until this happened to me, I wasn't a really person of faith. I knew there was always a creator, but not really in the faith, okay? Let me share this with you really quick. I was, absolutely, Earth Dude. So, here's the thing, all right? Think about this. Even if you don't believe in God, all right? Most people want just to live a life of just being good, right? Positive, unless you're just fucking a psychopath, okay? But most people want to live a decent, quiet, okay life, right? We go through it without too many obstacles, not too many hurdles, although those teach us a lot about things. I think definitely you have to have some uphills before you hit downhills, okay? But let's just put it this way. If you want to live a life of positivity, then you need to surround yourself with that, okay? Me, that's what I want to live now. It's hard for me to do that when every day I'm having to read about people getting in trouble, read about people's just fucked up court records. Then I cover these people, right? And what happens when I cover these people, right? Here comes their people, right? Calling me names. They make stuff up. Oh, you're gay. You're this. You're that. You're a chomo. You're this. You're that. It repeats itself. Every time I cover somebody new, here comes their little crew of people making up shit, right? Why do I want to surround myself with negativity every day when I'm trying to live a positive world? That's all. That's all I'm trying to preach. So, in order for me now to live in that kind of environment, I have to move away from some of those things. And that's one of the big reasons why this channel is going to be just moving a little bit. We're still going to be covering court news. Don't let me get this wrong. We're going to be doing a lot more events, I'll tell you that, and some big-ass events, and I got some badass news to break to you guys here in a bit, okay? Njcourts just got invited to 2 badass events that you guys are going to be like, what? They gave you press media at these events? What? Yes. All right, when you cover Zozobra, you got, it looks good on your resume, okay? And it worked. My networking, my hard work that I've been doing for 3 years under the cover that a lot of people don't see, it's brought this channel to now where I've gotten invited to some pretty big fucking events as a member of the media. And although some of you don't give a fuck about it, I'm proud of it. Okay? Anyways. Nope, I don't. I created some toxicity. I admitted to that. Do I thrive on it? Nope. Not anymore, Earth Dude. See, that's somebody like you that's negative trying to drag me into your circle, and it's not going to work. And I'll pray for you, bro. I pray for you, man. Seems like you kind of get it, but then you kind of say stupid shit like that. But that's like I said, nobody's perfect. I'm not. So anyways, yeah, we're going to be doing some good shit, fun stuff. We're going to be doing a lot more stuff that hopefully is going to better the fucking world, other than just, showing people that the world is full of a bunch of shitheads, which this channel's been doing for the last 3 years. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I treat everybody now like they're my brother and sister of God. I pray for everybody. I don't want to see nobody fail. You know what I mean? So, yep, exactly, Grunge. That's what I'm going to be pushing, bro. Touch grass, man. Hashtag stop insulism. Go touch grass. If anything, I'm going to be preaching against those insults, so nothing's really going to change. What up, Johnny Donuts? And anyways, you know what? Even for those that want to stay insults, so be it. I'm not God. I don't give a fuck who you are. But just remember, the man upstairs is watching, that's all. And just remember, you will be judged one day. But do I care if you want to stay in your basement for the rest of your life and watch toxicity, talk toxicity, live in toxicity? No. All I can do is just pray and hopefully that you guys get out of that slump. That's all. I've done enough preaching. How are you guys doing? What time is it? Somebody said 5:30. It's 3:30 my time. I guess you're on the East Coast. And then I guess it's what? 2:30 on the West Coast. Well, it's a Tuesday night. Well, if depending on your age. Back when I was in my early 20s and 30s, I'd still be going out on a Tuesday night. It was, usually Tuesdays were like good beer deals and good, deals at the bars because, nobody goes out on a Tuesday. Someone made Tuesday a popular night back in the days at bars and clubs. Well, if you can't touch some grass, just go suck some air, I call it. I've heard about this alien shit. We'll cover conspiracies. I like conspiracies. We got a lot of conspiracy stories in the state of New Mexico. You guys know that. Hey, bong hits are very good before work, as long as you're not driving all fucking super high. But definitely a good way to keep the peace, especially if you work somewhere where you're dealing with crazy people all day. Alright, dude, just be kind of real for a little minute. Come on. I hope you're not on fent, because God forbid, that's a horrible drug to be addicted on, and I pray for anybody that is. I know a lot of people that are. I still do live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's probably the fent capital of the world, bro. It's sad. I showed you guys when we did the fucking, the drone footage of fucking the war zone. All those people hunched over. I hate seeing that. But yeah, we're going to be covering a lot of stuff. We're going to be covering a lot of the current events, a lot of more, just like I said, court-related stuff. Absolutely. But I'm going to be kind of staying away from a lot of just the... And I never got into the drama. You guys know that. People say shit like that or make up stuff, but I'm not subscribed to the people I cover hardly. Sometimes I am because I have to fucking follow them. But as soon as we're done covering them, I am happy to unsub. You think I want those notifications? Fuck no. Care less. All right, but it's just toxicity that I don't, and a lot of the stuff we're still gonna cover is gonna be toxic. Can't stay, unfortunately we live in a toxic world, but God forbid, if I could kind of avoid some of as much as I can, I will. And at least a good start is steering away from just a lot of these just same people that, like I said, it's just the same people, man. It's the same group. You've seen people now using this as basically my channel as a platform for them to brag about getting in trouble. I got Jose Sanders, every time he gets arrested, he's the first one to jump in here trying to brag about what he did and that, he's innocent and all this shit, You got people coming in here just as a way to fucking promote their channel and their toxicity and bullshit lies. And I'm not going to name names. You guys know who they are because you guys are talking shit about them in my chat all day long. All right, so it's like that's toxicity, bro. When you literally got people that you're covering now, are like, yes, Njcourtstv is covering me. Fuck yeah! I hope I get more subs on my channel. Like literally, I feel that people are now getting in trouble purposely just so that I can cover them. Call me fucking conceited, but it's the truth. And I don't want that shit, bro. Like, fuck that. I'll nuke my own goddamn channel if I become a goddamn fucking stage for all these nitwits to just basically, oh, I hope Njcourtstv's covering me getting in trouble. No. Fuck no. But the fuck if I'm not going out with a bang today, that's for sure. Oh, we're gonna do some major exposing today, boy. Woo! I got a fucking few incident reports we're gonna be reading on Njcourtstv, because I know you're watching all pissed off trying to figure out. Landon Discord, everybody come in. We've got an emergency. We need to figure out how we can end Njcourtstv's channel by 9 o'clock a.m. because he's gonna go live and he's gonna read my incident reports. Let me guess. Today, all of a sudden today, there's gonna be a new DM that comes out of me speaking with another underage. Yeah, you guys are so predictable. Hurry up and doctorate a fake, we'll do a fake incident report. They'll never know to just check the website themselves. Look how far the DM went, bro. We'll just dox a fake police report and then we'll have Landon read it and everybody will believe it. We'll say that Discord, come in. You guys are so fucking predictable. I got fucking news for you, bro. I got a budget now. You can say I did whatever in whatever country you say, and I'll fucking personally fly to that fucking country, walk into the goddamn fucking police station and pull my own incident report and show you that there isn't one. So good luck with any of your little bullshit ideas, because it ain't gonna work. Just like the last one didn't. God damn, you sick fucks. And that was pretty sick, I'm telling you, bro. The fact that just out of pure jealousy, straight jealousy, we're not even on the same fucking platform, Landon. You're just a fucking loser that wakes up and rolls out of bed and just begs for fucking weed and alcohol money and fucking opioid money. I do this as a real fucking job, as a channel. I fucking do homework. I fucking have to fucking pull requests every day. Just the fucking amount of fucking work that goes to run this channel is unbelievable that you guys don't see in the background. And those that do know, they know. All right? But it's not like these other little fuckheads that literally roll right out of their fucking little mattress off the fucking piss fucking infested mattress off the floor, turn on their little fucking 10-year-old desktop, all right? Take a sip out of their fucking 12 hours sitting warm beer, all right? Scrape up the last of their little fucking fent that's sitting on the table, all right? Just so they can fucking come on stream and beg some for 'em. No. Fuck you. And you want to drag me into that fucking world and compare me like that just because Njcourtstv got monetized all of a sudden? The same motherfucker used to use all my clips. Skelly was the same thing. Used to steal all my clips, okay? All the time because I had badass clips. Alright? And then the fucking minute I started fucking pulling in fucking subscribers, the minute I got monetized, bro, not even the same. What would you guys be jealous of? We're not even on the same level. You guys aren't even fucking YouTubers. You're literally fucking scammers. Fucking homeless fucks that just turn on their computer and just let people literally host a chat room. That's all those people do is host a fucking chat room. That's it. You're just a fucking chat room host. Get the fuck out of here. All those people are Controlla, ETC, all those people are. They're not fucking YouTube channels. They're just fucking chat room hosts. They just host a bunch of toxic shitheads that pay them money to hang out somewhere because they don't live in the real fucking world. They don't have real friends, real family. They fucking forgive. You think they're gonna go outside? Fuck no. So to pay $2.99 a fucking month to be able to sit and be toxic in somebody's fucking chat? The fuck out. And those people want to compare themselves to me? The fuck out of here. Not even fucking like, that's like comparing an apple to a fucking cockroach, bro. Fuck out of here. Well, Trev Dog, I barely even know about you, so don't worry. You're not, now that we're moving on, you're not even gonna get coverage. You still tell me you live stream, and I think I'm subscribed to you, and I even never see a notification go on. Here comes, I guess Landon and his crew must have woke up.
Come on, guys. Start making all the alts you can.
They must not know that I did a mass unban like, what, a few months ago? Oh, well, I must not have notifications turned on, Trev Dog. I'll turn them on, dude. But unfortunately, I'm still not going to give you any coverage, so I wouldn't try getting speeding tickets. It's just going to fuck you over because you're going to have to pay it. And I don't know if you have the donators that will cover it for you. No, I'm not even a pro, dog. Now, I would say I probably will go down in some type of IRL book if there was one of some sort. I mean, I think I fucking did create some fucking first in the IRL scene. One of the first to provide, you a fucking, literally an IRL stream from a drone and an IRL stream from underwater in the same live stream. Oh, and not to mention from a dog in the same live stream. But I am a pro though, Trev Dog. Come on, bro. You gotta admit it. I'm not being cocky, but come on. I've traveled the country. I've collabed with a lot of people. You know what I mean? I've been in the courtrooms of some of the people you guys think are scary people or tough people. And I got a camera right in their face in their fucking courtroom. We proved that Ski Mask Andy's nothing but just another little tranny fucking nobody. You know, he ain't no tough guy. Everybody was scared of Ski Mask Andy. Oh, Ski Mask, the tough gangster. Ski Mask, nothing but a little fucking, you know what I mean? We showed you all that, so. You can, Trev Dog. Look at these fuckers and all their alts. Bro, you're not helping the insulism by showing everybody you got 20 alts. Oh, yes, we're going to be doing Sky 420 streams all day long. Yeah. Stinky Pinky, everybody was scared of Ski Mask, even you, bro. WW, you're here, you're not banned. Tyler, well, they're building one in Arizona, supposedly, so we'll definitely go do a Buc-ee's, what do they call it? A Buc-ee's review of the new Buc-ee's in Arizona once it gets built. We're going to be doing a lot of cool shit like that. We always have, you know what I mean? Stinky, you talk shit because you live in Australia, dog. Nobody takes Australians seriously. You guys are too nice. That's a compliment. Oh my God. Man, I got a lot of praying to do this morning. It's a scary world out there, bro. Brian, you're here, bro. You guys are funny with your band checks. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get my laptop. Let's look that up. It might even already be done. All right, let's look. Buc-ee's, Arizona. Ooh, opening date. It says it's going to be in Goodyear, and it's expected to open up in summer of 2026, baby. I'm doing good, Stinky Pinky. I'm doing really good, brother. I got the Lord behind me. I'm starting my journey now, like fucking on the rescue. It's going to be good. I hope you guys will follow me into the rescue, man. It's literally going to be the biggest rescue in the state of New Mexico. You know, we're going to primarily rescue dogs and cats, but I'll rescue anything, man. If it's got a heartbeat and it's not a human being, I will rescue it. Because here's the thing. Although I used to not like human beings, I do love them now. And I feel that by helping adopt dogs, showing people and families the true love of a dog will hopefully show those people responsibility, loyalty, true love, devotion. And by that, I hope that that dog will turn around other people's lives. And those people, with their positivity from having a dog, will domino effect onto others. You follow me? So I don't even have to be directly even tied into, like, helping humans. Because although I like humans, I'm still not a big fan of them. So I'd rather just still work with animals. But I feel that the rescue will still help people. And here's the other kicker. I am going to invite humans that want to get out of whatever funk they're in, whether it's drugs, alcohol, just tired of the fucking world of people. You don't even have to be, you can be whatever. I don't care what your funk is. Come over, spend some time at the rescue picking up dog shit for a few weeks. You get out of the city, you get out of the negativity, maybe fix your life, maybe stay a little longer, but you got to pick up dog shit every day. And hopefully we can help people too, so. So, oh, Goodyear's outside of Phoenix. Okay, I was thinking it has to be next to some big, like Tucson or Phoenix, so. That guy needs God, Earth, dude. There's nothing I can do to help him. That's what I realized, bro. Like, there's things as humans, like, there's a lot of things we can't do, and we shouldn't. You know, that's God's job. It's not our job to judge people. What that guy did that took that guy's life, the assassin, that was wrong, bro. It doesn't matter if you agree or disagree with somebody. That's your Second Amendment right, bro. Or excuse me, your First Amendment right. Freedom of speech. Just as much as that guy, that incel, had his freedom of speech on his Discord, who is he to judge Charlie Kirk and say, I don't like what you said and I'm going to take your life? That's wrong, bro. That's God's job, is to take people's lives and to judge people. So yeah, I've judged people. I'm guilty of it. So that's why I'm trying to stop a lot of this stuff and do, like, you know, move on from a lot of the stuff we do. See, I'll admit to my own wrongs. That's the first step in moving forth with things. I'm just as guilty of it. So, but I'm trying now to move forward from not doing that. So. Well, that's fine, and that's your opinion, Nani, and that's why you get to hang out here. You realize a lot of the people that supposedly call themselves live streamers, the minute that somebody gives an opinion they don't like, they're gone. You know what I mean? So, oh, no name calling. Jesus doesn't like that. May God be with you. I'll pray for you, WW. So. Any other questions? Concerns? Too early for complaints. Oh, no, it's not. There's beds out of the... I already went to bed. That's why I woke up to come talk to you guys. I'm already up for the day. When you live a life of soberness, you don't got to worry about shit like that. As long as you get a couple hours of sleep, you're good. I ain't got no fucking headache from being hungover. I got the funk. So, oh, hell yeah, we're going to have yurts, not Sydney's. I'm going to have yurts set up. Temporarily, I want to build adobes, because adobes are way better in the summer and the winter time here in New Mexico, because they're just great natural insulation. But adobe, you know, handmade adobe takes some time, and I still got to teach myself how to make good adobe. So in the meantime, I'm going to hopefully start with just some yurts, a simple yurt. And we got decent weather in New Mexico, so we don't got any, like, have to worry about hurricanes or tornadoes. So you can basically live in a yurt all year round. Teepee. I would love to know how to build a teepee. That would be dope as fuck. Dogs love cats. That's a very good question. Very good question. Man. Old NJ? Fuck yeah. New NJ? No. Because I don't think that's our response. It's crazy because I was a big advocate of the death penalty. And it's a really hard subject, to be honest with you. That one, man, I'm still kind of like bounce back. But if I want to follow the way of God, then I got to believe in what God says, and that is we're not to judge, and that's not on us. That's God's will. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that he should be in jail for the rest of his life. But should they take his life? Probably not. If I got to start following the way of God, that's your opinion, Nani. I used to believe the same thing, bro, or broette, but man, I'll tell you what. I hope you never have to go through anything that I do, but hopefully you'll find your way through faith some way, or if you don't, that's great. But man, I just don't want to be here if that time comes and not be a person of faith. And also, like I said, I've also had my experience with God. Trust me. I could be fucking... I should probably be dead right now, to be honest with you. No, Bratwurst, unfortunately not. I know you guys like to come up with your own little, like, conspiracy theories, and I'll pray for you too, but no, nobody operating me, sorry. Nah, Stinky Pinky, never done the math. Although, as an investigative reporter, if I have to, hey, I'm just saying. No, here in New Mexico, unfortunately, Stinky Pinky, sorry, you can come up with all the conspiracies you want. I've been smoking on the ripskis. We have everything state regulated in our state, so it gets tested and it's all controlled. Actually, good shit. Yeah. I'm sorry, all my conspiracy friends. NJ was just touched by God is all, man, and I hope one day he touches you guys. I'm not going to be here preaching. That's why I came on early in the morning. I know 53 of you are going to be here. I thought it was just going to be my homies. But you guys wanted to talk about it a bit, so here I am. No, because I didn't attack your country, Stinky Pinky. Oh, I have a girlfriend, Bratwurst, so you're correct. I do have a girlfriend, so I've been touched by other people. Really, Trev Dog? I want that. See, that's coverage right there, dude. Where's this gonna be? Oh, are you from Canada, Stinky Pinky? Well, fuck Canada. I thought you were from Australia. Thank you, Dog Loves Cats. I'm glad he did too. Ah, see, that's a good story. See, that's something that NJ Court should be covering. When is this going to happen? Yeah, fuck Canada. I hope we do fucking take you over and we steal your... Okay, hold on. Sorry, God. I'll stop. Anyways, when's this happening, Trev Dog? Because I might want... See, that's something we should cover, dude. That would be interesting. See, it's still edgy. You know what I mean? I'll look it up. You don't have to check. I can look it up. Are you shaking? No, shaking would be like this. You know what shaking is, Bratwurst. You're a drug addict. I can tell by your just negativity. You know what shaking is, brother. Don't try to drag me into your world, man. I'm sorry, and I'll pray for you. I realize that's one of the things I've learned from the internet is how, like, people like that are, like, got their own problems, they always try to drag people into their shit. You know what I mean? Like, if they're a drug addict, for example, they'll, like, try to call me a drug addict, right? If they're an alcoholic, they'll try to call me an alcoholic. Basically hoping that I'll be like, you know, oh, NJ's such a cool guy, you know. If we can say he's a drug addict, you know, and he's one of us, then that'll make... No, I'm sorry, man. Nobody's perfect. No, not Albuquerque. No, you actually brought it up, Bratwurst. We were actually talking about... Here, what was I answering right before you? We were talking about Canada, not drugs, brother. Oh, Jack, I can show you. You guys want to see the crop? Let me see where I'm at. Ooh, actually, let's go pick worms. Dude, I just came back from fucking 12 days, okay, of not being here. I had, you know, my dad, Papa Quartz, was taking care of the plant. And, oh, well, he just had to water it. But I don't even know how the weather works. I don't know if it's weather-related or if it's the humidity or what, but we've got the fucking worms. What do they call them? The rot worms are back. So this morning when I got home, I just started picking them like crazy. And let's go see if we can find some more tonight. See, that's something fun we can do. Let me show you the plant. No. Stinky, you've been following me enough, bro. I talk mad shit when people talk shit. You always talk shit, so I'm gonna talk shit back, motherfucker. Why do you guys think it's always fair that you guys can talk shit, and then when I talk a little shit back, you guys get all butthurt, dude? It's always funny when you guys do that. You guys will be like, you're a faggot. You're a homo. And then I'll be like, no, you're a tranny fucker. And then you're like,
See, you're just making stuff up. Fuck you, Njcourtstv. You're
and it's like, bro, well, what? I'm supposed to let you just sit there and call me names, and then I call you one little name? It's like, I don't pay the power bill, mate. That's the great thing. When your parents love you, you don't have to pay the power bill, mate. Stinky. All I said is fuck Canada, bro. Why are you getting so butthurt? Admit it, your country sucks, bro. You guys live off the backs of the Americans, okay? It's okay. It's all right. Jeez. You guys, I'll give you this. You guys do make better syrup, okay? Oh, I gotta get my flashlight. Hold on. See, Stinky's a good example. Stinky always comes in talking shit. Now Stinky got all butthurt because we all talk about Canada. Will you feel better if I make everybody apologize and say how cool Canada is? All right, everybody in chat, tell Stinky Pinky how cool fucking Canada is and how it's the greatest fucking North American country in the world. I promise my fingers aren't crossed. I'm not judging you. That's like I said. I love all my fellow people. See, I said I don't like Canada. Did I say I don't like Stinky Pinky? I love Stinky Pinky. Stinky Pinky is a brother, or could be a sister, or could be a brother that identifies as a sister of Christ. And for that, I love you, Stinky Pinky. I really do. I'm being dead serious, too. You guys know that? Okay. All right, let's go check on the plant. Can you guys see shit? Oh, my God. It's so dark out here. Hold on. Why can't you even see the plant? Okay, now you can. There it is. All its glory. Look how big this bitch is. Wait, should I do this? How do I do this good? All right. Let me see if I can find a good example here for you. Yeah, I guess this. So it's starting to flower now. But it's doing good. We got some natural rain tonight, so that's good. Let's see if we can find some worms. Watch, I'll show you guys what these little boogers look like. We'll find one. They're always out. There was so many of them today. Look how tall. This one grew to be about, let's see. This is probably, I'm coming up to it right here. This is the top of my head. This one is like, got to be at least what? I'm 5'4". This is probably at least an 8 to 9 foot plant this year. 8 to 9 footer this year. And this one's a good one. This was one of a seed, a special seed that one of my viewers sent me. So shout out to them. What up, Cesar? But it's not any. So last year, the plant I grew was just a seed that I got from like my cheap like ounce of bat weed that I got from the dispensary. And it was still good bud. Don't get me wrong. It was dispensary grade weed. But this is supposed to be some like really special shit. Like I'm really excited about it. Like this is shit that, no, this is an indica, I think. Actually, I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. You might be right, Jack. But this is supposed to be like a special seed that I got. Like these were really expensive seeds that somebody gave me. So I have the name of it. I got it. I just don't know what it is on the top of my head because it's a really weird fucking name. And you know what? That makes sense because it does look different than my plant last year, which I know is an indica for sure. So that's pretty interesting. Good to know. All right, so I told you I'd find you one of these worms. Let me see. Come on. Well, that's good. At least I picked a bunch of them. Unless they're hiding because the rain hit. Let's see. I want to show you guys what these little boogers look like. Come on. Gotta find one. Where are you, little fuckers? Maybe the rain did fuck with them. But I did a good job earlier trying to get them all. But there's gotta be. They're probably closer to in here where the rain wasn't hitting. like a fucking worm. Where if I was a worm, where would I be? I'd be down in here where the rain doesn't hit. those shits. And you can always tell because you can see their worm poop too. Oh, well, this is good. At least I'm not seeing any right now. That's a good sign. That tells me I did a decent job. Let's see if we can find one here. There was a bunch of them over here on this side earlier. Ooh, look how white that is. Oh, you guys can't see it on film, but hold on. Let me see if I can get this. God damn it. It sucks because the camera doesn't do it justice. But, man, there's some good crystal on this shit. Damn it. I'll have to show you guys during the day. Fuck. A bunch of fucking THC crystals on these bitches. Let me see if I can show you from here. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's see. It's kind of hard because of the lights. It's hard with the light. I'll have to do it during the day. I'm just trying to see if I can find you one of these worms to show you guys what I'm talking about for those that have never. These are your biggest nightmare when you're growing weed when it gets to this stage because they could fuck up your crop in a heartbeat. I think it's the humidity that brings them in. But I don't see any right now. I guess I did a good job of getting them out. Let's see. I didn't really go back here, so let's see. Well, yeah, well, there's one. There's going to be one over here, I can tell. I already see worm poop. Where are you at? Okay, here it is. You guys see it? Let's see if you guys see it. I see it. There's one right there. Hold on. You see that little booger right there? That's it. See it? I'm going to pick it right now. That's it right there. You little fucker. You tried to fuck with my weed? Oh, yeah, well, they're just eating this weed, you know. Oh, dude, today I picked some big-ass ones. He's not even that big, bro. I picked a big one. All right, let's throw you over the wall. I don't smash him. I just throw him over the wall, and hopefully the birds will eat him. But, yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby girl. 9-footer this year. It's going to probably throw out a lot of bud. I'd probably say a couple of pounds at least. That's dumb. What's dumb, Cesar? I don't spray shit. No, it's not going to come. Are you kidding me? It's not going to come back, bro. Cesar, I don't know if you're drinking or how old you are, but... And you should be over the age of 18 if you're in here, just FYI, but... Bro, I don't think that worm's going to come over that wall and then just make its way over here, brother. I'm sorry. Because if that was the case, all those, like, 20 worms I picked earlier would be back on this thing already. But I will tell you this. I don't spray shit. See, there you go. I'd rather it become a butterfly. And it then, actually, hold on. No. Worms don't become butterflies. Let me educate you a little, my brother. Worms become moths. Caterpillars become butterflies. Difference. That was actually a caterpillar, I think. It looked like one. So, yes, it will, although you said that will turn into a butterfly, it will, because I think that's a caterpillar. But a worm does not turn into a butterfly. Worms turn into moths. Oh, no, it doesn't, Marshmallow. It doesn't. Trust me, I did this last year. I was out here every night. You know, when you got your first plant, it's like having your first kid. You know, I was out here every night looking for those things, picking them, checking my buds. You know, just like being on awe, you know. And you're like, oh, my God, I've never seen so much weed. And then once you harvest your first plant, you realize how fucking of a pain it is. And you're like, ugh.
another harvest this year. Oh, they'll keep coming back as long as you pick them. They won't. Trust me. I've done this last year. I know what I'm doing. There's a reason why I had a nice harvest last year and I had plenty of worms. I just come every night and I pick them. And then eventually you don't have any more. And then that's it. End of story. But they're little babies. They lay their eggs in here. So the reason you keep getting them is because the ones you don't see are the ones that are going to be already nestled in there as like a little worm. You know, these things are like microscopic when they first grow. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're not going to see those until they start growing bigger. So yeah, of course you're not going to get everything. But it's not because these things are like coming back over the wall. And no, absolutely not. Just their larvae is all. That ends up just growing. So that's all you gotta do is just, as soon as they hatch, just try to get it or catch it before it gets too big and it lays a bunch of shit and starts ruining your fucking weed. So I dealt with them last year and we still had a good harvest, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did last year. So, but I appreciate everybody's advice. I'm not trying to talk shit or say you're wrong. I'm just saying is I know what I'm doing. That's all. All right, enough of that. I think you guys had enough of that weed porn. All right, let's go back inside. Oh man, I bet you I stepped in dog shit, because I think I walked through where Dobby poops. And it's been 11 days since I've been back home, and I bet you, I don't think my parents picked up his dog poop, because it's not there. They don't need to pick it up. They're already doing the kindness of watching them for me, so let's see. Let's do a poop check. Okay, that's good. Oh wow, that was a luck of God that I didn't step in dog shit. Last year I made butter. Oh, we made a shit ton of edibles last year, Grunge. Do you remember? I did some live streams. We made the butter, and then I used the butter to make all sorts of shit with you guys on stream last year. I think we made a pumpkin pie. We made, what else did we make? We made something for like breakfast. Oh, pancakes. I think we did. Oh no, made butter for the pancakes. We made all sorts of stuff, but I think we did a pumpkin pie. All right, let me put this light on. Bro, I almost threw this away at the hotel I stayed at last night. I was going to be so mad. So I had this in the bag that I was using for trash. That's it. But I didn't. So I'm glad I did. What am I talking about? I did throw it in the trash. As I was, checking out of the hotel, when I was looking through my car just to double check that I had this. I couldn't find it, and then I remembered, oh my God, I bet you it's in the trash can in the hotel room. So luckily, the maid hadn't thrown it out yet, and I was able to go back in there, dig in the trash, and pull out my bag, hence why it looks all trashy. But I'm glad I was able to get it. I got my Meow Wolf sticker. These are really cool. Watch. Oh, I'm dehydrated right now, bro. I need some more water. I worked 11 days. So basically, I worked 11 14-hour days. So, in 11 days, I think I pulled in, let's see, what's that equal to? Hold on. Somebody do math for me. Multiply 14 times 11. Oh, let me show you guys the drone. Hell yeah, good question. The drone is in. We got a brand new one, so they ended up totaling it out. ICU. They ended up totaling it out, and check this out. Look, I think I told you guys, I ended up getting the one now because it was such a good deal, the one with the fancy remote. So now I have both remotes. I have the regular, watch, let me show you, $1 batteries. So I got to keep a battery, and you get another one with the drone, the new drone, and I got to keep my old remote. Earth Dude, this one doesn't fly FPV. You can set it for FPV mode, where the gimbal doesn't activate, to just make it look like it's flying FPV. But this thing doesn't have the speed, or doesn't, it's not a Neo
But I am going to be getting a little FPV. I love FPV, bro. So I'm going to be getting a little analog, cheap little $300 system kit with the analog system. But, oh yeah, I definitely want to upgrade to a DJI, digital and all that fancy shit. It looks fun. But hey, you got to start somewhere. So yeah, so now I got, the Mini 3. So different drone. This is brand new, but the same model. Brand new though. I did fly it in Albuquerque this week, and I flew it down the river. I got some amazing shots. I posted one of them on my Instagram. And then here's what I was so stoked about. I got the new... Hold on, I'm supposed to do that first. You take this off. Then you put your phone in. Then you got to put your power cord in. Snap it in. This thing, I just... turn it on. Drone. Oh, am I offline? Uh-oh. Okay, we're back now. Good. That was weird. So anyways, yeah, that's the new drone with the new drone remote. So we upgraded from this to this remote now with the built-in screen. So yeah, man, we're fucking ready to go, bro. We got the fucking primo set up here, man. So again, thank you guys, the viewers, for all your support. Another awesome-ass fucking piece of equipment we have to, provide us some awesome fucking content, like we already have been. Sky Chopper 420 back in action, baby. Oh, and trust me, it's going to be wild for Balloon Fiesta time. Holy shit. Bro, the War Zone was wild this year, okay? I was down there for the fair. The War Zone was crazy this year. Okay, it's going to be crazy here in another 2 weeks for Balloon Fiesta. And we'll be down there to cover it, so trust me. Yes, very good shit, Jack. This is my drug of choice right here, baby. Oh, and this one's got some pretty chingon-ass fucking, badass fucking little joysticks too, man. You upgrade on the joystick. It's an actual, real, FPV setup. You can see it. Look at the joystick difference. This is like a real FPV setup versus, just a regular, kind of joystick. But even the joysticks are pretty badass. Watch, I'll put one on here. And then I want to show you guys one other thing. So don't go anywhere. I got another thing to share. Stinking Pinky, I love you. I didn't mean anything. If you're from Canada, I love Canada. My fingers are crossed behind me, but I love Canada. Watch. Just a little bit more fancier stick. I knew you were in Australia, you little bastard. All right. All right, so let's put this away. And then I want to show you something else. It is, Gold Girl. I'm so excited to bring back some badass. Also, it's got a lot of other fancier things. It's got, with the zoom, you don't have to do it through the screen anymore. You can just manually zoom, which makes it so much easier. It's got this little buttons back here that you can customize. But, it's got... But this is definitely not a poverty drone, my friend. This setup right here, this is considered an older drone because this is the Mini 3. Although this one's better than the new 4K, and in my opinion, better than some of the other newer drones. But anyways, long story short, this setup right here was I got it on sale for, what was it? $450 versus $525. Definitely not a lag. Why are we lagging? Here, let's go on Wi-Fi. That's weird. It's not me on the lag though. No, it's a Mini 3, Stinky Pinky. This is a badass drone, bro. This drone fucking... You should see the amazing footage we've been able to put out and live stream. I've been able to live stream from this drone. Property Wi-Fi. I wasn't even on Wi-Fi, dog. I'm on that Verizon. And my bill is paid. Trust me, I ain't on any poverty, bro. Don't drag me into your world. I got an S25 Ultra I stream from. This is just my spare phone, which is an S23. I rock a GoPro for my backup camera. And now I got a DJI on our arsenal. Yeah, definitely not a poverty streamer. Oh, and we also rock a Rode mic made in Australia. Shout out to Stinky Pinky with the Rode mic. Find a microphone that's still made in Australia, not made in China. So yeah, we rock very fancy equipment here on the Njcourtstv station, which is thankful to you guys, the donators, all the contributors, all the members of the jury. We wouldn't be able to have this equipment if it wasn't for you guys, so... Sorry, Johnny Bad. Unfortunately, you can't drag me into your poor world. But hey, nothing wrong with poverty. I live in poverty. I just don't waste my money on stupid shit. Alright. Where did my other little armband go that I got from the thing? There's one other thing I wanted to show you guys. Remember my little Meow Wolf things? These are fucking for $2. These were legit, bro. That was the best $2 I got ever spent. Oh, it's okay. I see you. I know that I've heard worse, but yeah. It's just funny when people are dumb, though. I'm like, dude, poverty. But my Wi-Fi does suck every once in a while, but I wasn't on Wi-Fi, though. I was on that Verizon, and that's that real Verizon. Alright, I will show you guys lastly that I thought was kind of cool. Was it my stuff that I got that about? Hopefully it's here in the thing. But anyways, give me a second. Showed you the drone. Oh, I was just going to show you the footage from the guy that... But I can show you guys that later. That wasn't that important. Oh, did I ever show you my... Look at this. My press pass from Zozobra. Stinky Pinky. I lived in a trailer park, man. Trust me. I've lived in more Dude, I sleep in my car when I go on my road trips, alright? I don't even have to cry and beg like Ski Mask for a motel room. I'll sleep gladly in my fucking car. But look at, that was my Zozobra. Oh, and don't worry. My phone number's already doxed. You can call it as many times as you want. Nobody's gonna answer. It's already public information, trust me. Bathroom? Hell no, my bathroom's clean as fuck. I ain't gonna show you the rest of my fucking house. Fucking weirdo. I just got back from a trip. That's why my floor looks a little messy. But do you see any Coke cans? Do you see any piss-stained mattress? Do you see any pizza boxes? No. Just a bunch of electronics, and this is how a person's floor looks like when they just get back from a trip. Nobody docks me. I'm a public figure, as they say, so weirdos like, what's his face? I'm not even going to say his name, because I'm not going to give him any free advertisement, but, oh, there's all sorts of weirdos that they try to just call and they try to order pizzas because they said, oh, if we order a pizza to his house, that's definitely going to stop him. He'll never do any more coverage because we'll scare him. We'll scare him away with a pizza to his house, boys. I'll never understand people sending pizzas to people's houses and thinking like that's going to like scare them or something. Like, God, you got to be a fucking incel, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, beer cans, burnt foil, no vacuum cleaner. Yeah.
I sent him a pizza. He's gonna scare him to death. He'll never talk about me ever again.
Oh, man. Yo, this is not good. Yeah, no, it is kind of nice to know I have a bunch of weirdos with my screenshots of me in their phones. That's true. No, because the pizza wasn't paid for. I'm not going to fucking eat a pizza I didn't pay for. Now, I tipped the poor pizza guy because it sucks that some little incel that just doesn't do or ever had a job in their life had to, waste some guy's poor time. You know what I mean? I feel bad for that guy, so I tipped the pizza guy. But no, I don't eat the pizza. Because one, it's not paid for, but God, no. I mean, it's not only so gay that some people think that that's like being tough, but it's sad the fact that it's some incel that doesn't appreciate work because they never worked in their life, wasting some other poor person's time. Now, here's the other fucked up thing. Think about this. Say they got the wrong address, right? And they send that poor pizza guy at 1 a.m. to some weirdo's house. That's one of these people just waiting for somebody to cross their private property line so they can send a you-know-what down the range. That's pretty fucked up, and shit like that's happened before. Okay, actually, that happened a while ago. I forgot the exact streamer, but somebody sent docs. They did that. They tried to send a pizza to some. No, it was a SWAT team. Remember? They swatted somebody's wrong house, and the guy came out with a gun because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. He just hears people banging on his door, and the SWAT team ended up shooting and killing the guy. So think about that, how fucked up that is. So yeah, you incels are pieces of shit, man. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to pray for you guys. But man, if God didn't get in, it wasn't involved in my life, man, a lot of us would be going to hell. I'll just leave it at that. I'd be going to hell, and I'd be taking a lot of incels with me to hell. That's all I'm going to say. But don't worry, my incels. I love you now, and you don't have anything to be afraid of. Now, I still may come and, give your mom and dad a one-on-one interview, to see, for them to kind of tell us the truth about you and, kind of lay it out. But, yeah, don't worry. You're safe. You're safe in this little incel world of yours. As long as you don't fuck around with me or my family. Anyways, this thing's been sitting for a day or two in my bag. I don't know if this is any good. Mom's in the chat. Should I put it back in the freezer? What do you think? I don't know, because it's got that broccoli sauce. Probably not a good idea. I should probably just toss it, huh? Yeah, I think it's just $2. Not worth getting sick over $2. I just hate to toss food. All right, we'll toss that later. All right, my friends, my little incels, my members of the jury, I bid you farewell. Get a little sleep. It's 4:34. I will chuck it out. Let me turn this around so I can face you guys. I'm not going to get my dog sick. Hell no. Although they have a tough stomach and gut. I get it. But I wish you guys, I farewell you guys a good morning, evening, whatever you want to call it, depending on what part of the world you're in. And I'll see you guys later today because we're going to have a hell of a show. So keep those notifications on. Because here's the thing. Not only do I have a big announcement per the show and some events that we got coming up, but like I said, we're going to be doing probably one of our last big court coverages among, about the peons before we start moving up to covering some of the other bigger, better things in life. Not always positive. There's always going to still be negative stuff we're going to be covering and exposing. Actually, we're going to be doing a lot of that still. But we are definitely going to be finishing off the Njcourtstv version of the peon coverage by lastly exposing one of the last and worst peons, Landon Tells, a.k.a. Landon LaPlante. And also we're going to be exposing his little crony, Trip and Sip, a.k.a. What's that little faggot's name? I'll have it later, his legal name. And wait till you read the instant reports on that little faggot. Oh my God. It's gonna be good. Like I said, hey, you're welcome, Earth Dude. Like I said, everybody is my brother and sister in Christ, whether you believe or not. I love everybody. And, well, he's still, I don't know if he's streaming, but he's still jumping in people's chats. And he said enough to, get himself in trouble. I don't follow MC Frosty. Somebody else follows MC Frosty that was able to share some screenshots and some things that were said in MC Frosty's chat. And then from there, I was able to do my own research and find out that, yeah, Mr. Lando got him some trouble. Looks like he may have relapsed. But either way, even if he hadn't, it still wasn't right what he did to me and my family, and the fact that him and Trippin' thought it was funny to basically mark me as a CHOMO, you know, with that fake little fucking DM, whatever the fuck it was, all right? And then put a mark on me because, you know, that's what happens when people say that about you, right? You know, look at this, all these nutbags out there, okay? And then the fact that I'm staying at my family's to now say, hey, nutbags, go and visit him over there. No, that was crossing a line that nobody, even the haters and people that have talked shit to me have never crossed. And what did I do to that guy? Nothing. I was nothing but nice to that guy. I let him borrow my fucking clips so I could help him with his show. It's just that the minute I got over 1K subs and the minute this channel got monetized, he got all jelly because he thought that was his money. And then started this little hate campaign on me for no reason. And the whole time, this asshole sitting there talking shit about Ski Mask and all these other losers is they're fucking still relapsing and doing the same bullshit with the Fed. The same shit that got him in trouble. The same shit that his poor mom, while she's dying of cancer, had to watch her fucking son fucking literally be part of. And then to be up in heaven and realize he's still doing the same bullshit. Man, just do it for your fucking family at least, bro. But the fact that you're still doing this fucking shit... And you know what, Stinky Pinky? I used to say karma, but I don't believe it. I am a believer in karma, but I gotta believe that the Lord always forgives people and he doesn't mean bad to people. So I don't wish that on anybody. All right? So old NJ would say, karma's a bitch. But I hope he gets out of that slump and I hope he can fix his life and move on. But shame on you for sitting there and doing what you did to me and my family, bro. And everything else you said to others, while you're still there snorting your little fucking you-know-what, getting all fucked up every day, acting like you were some changed fucking person. The fuck out of here. The first fucking step to fucking getting out of an addiction is admitting that you're a fucking addict, regardless of what it is. Whether it's caffeine, sugar, weed, fucking opioids, meth, whatever your fucking little drug of choice is, if you want to stop it, the first thing that you need to do is admit that you've got a problem. Just like I admitted that I was a toxic channel and that I want to stop the toxicity is why I'm changing a little bit of the route that this channel was going. Did I sit here and play some, shame on those channels? No. I said first thing, I was just as toxic as the rest of them. Having fucking chats where people could come in and say the bad shit that they did about the people we were covering. Yeah, they're bad people, and they deserve to be called names, but not anymore in my fucking view. That's all. So this is Landon, Stinky Pinky. All the news came out in MC Frosty's live stream. Landon was in there, I guess, supposedly, and his girlfriend all having a little tissy fit. And a bunch of stuff came out, and then Frosty started elaborating on a lot of the stuff that was coming out in the tissy fit. And then from there, information got relayed to me, where then I did my own investigation and found out more information about what was going on. Because see, that's the way I've always worked, right? I don't fucking just spew a bunch of bullshit. I spew bullshit when I got fucking court records to fucking show back as my backup, all right? And I've always been like that, and I will always remain like that, all right? So, that's all. And even today, when we do the coverage, it's not going to be anything. I don't got fucking, like, body cam footage or anything, nor do I give a fuck. I'm just basically going to tell you what that guy did before, what that guy did now, and that's it. Honestly, there probably won't even be a follow-up, all right? Just because I don't give a shit about that anymore. But the fuck if I'm not going to expose that asshole for what he's done when he sat there and fucking judged everybody else. So, we'll leave that for later. Everybody, I love you guys. Take care. Get a little bit of rest. We got a good show coming up here sometime today. Probably be like late morning. And yeah, we're gonna go out with a bang, that's for sure. Love you guys. Njcourtstv. Well, I'll be quiet because I don't want to wake up. I know some of you probably fell asleep with the earbud in your ear. So I don't want to yell. Take care, everybody. Be safe. I love you guys. Nick, you know what, brother? There's a lot of stuff that we don't even know about that individual, my brother, that, trust me. So, anyways, love you guys. See you later. Peace. And may the Lord be with you. And I mean that in all my heart. And if you're not a person of faith, that's okay. Just be positive today. That's all. Right? Who wants to live in a negative world, right? And if you do, that's on you. And I'll tell you what, if that's the way you want to be, so be it. But just know this. Even if you're a person of faith, God doesn't want you to be like that. But if you're not, look at anybody that's lived in a negative or a bad environment and it's terrible these days. That's all I'm saying. All right, everybody, have a good rest of your morning. Njcourts is out. I'll see you guys later today. Got a big show, a lot of follow-ups, a lot of updates, and then I got some big news to break with you guys as far as where we're going with the channel, if I didn't already give you a hint, and what I was invited to, and all sorts of crazy shit. It's going to be awesome, all right? I'll see you guys here in a bit, so stay tuned.